Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox coming to you today with a review for Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 3, Episode 6. So let's get to it, shall we? I say I'm gonna take some time off, y'all. All the cashiers, they was like, somebody stole her truck. It's like you can hear it all throughout the store. This Rox coming to you today with a review for Love and Marriage Detroit, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Book 4, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, so Unique's girl, she is frantic. She don't know where Unique is, but she got an idea. So she get her good gun and she go over to Raq house. And honey, Raq done had a long day. She looked defeated, if you ask me, tired. Okay, she get home from a long day of work, walking up into her house, pouring her a little glass of wine, maybe a dude, you know, just trying to relax. And then there's pounding at the door. Raq, open this door. I know you in there. Open the door. I said, oh, Lord. Girl, is this what you want? And Raq don't look like she got no patience today. So, you know, Raq goes to the door and old girl got a gun. Where Unique at? Is Unique here? I know you did something to him. Raq was like, girl, I ain't did nothing to Unique. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I know you did. And I guess she's going to kill Raq. I said, girl. I think the only thing that saved that girl was the fact that she was a girl and Raq could relate. You know, she been there, done that. But girl, Unique not here. So, you know, Raq, she wrestled a gun from the girl. And she said, listen, I ain't did nothing to Unique. And the only reason why you still alive is because I know he wouldn't want me to do anything to you. Okay? Coming over here with this damn gun. All right? Calm down. Shit. So they sit down and the girl's all like, I know he's dead. I know he's dead. I can feel it. I went to the shop and there's blood everywhere and they can't find Unique. And, you know, and Raq was like, well, I ain't did nothing to Unique. Okay? But what's Ronnie saying? And she was like, Ronnie? Oh, no, Ronnie wouldn't do anything like this. You know, Ronnie, that's his little brother. Like, he wouldn't do anything to Unique. He's always taking care of Unique. And I was just like, girl, you see how Ron moving around there? You so sure that this man ain't did something to your man? Oh, okay. So, Raq was just like, okay, well, whoever did do something to Unique is still out there, so you need to watch your back, okay? And keep that gun handy. Not on me, but make sure it's around. So, oh girl, you know, she don't know what to do. She go on home and Big Ron is there. He going through Unique's look like his jewelry box. And she running there, Ronnie, what are you doing? What are you doing? Put that down. Unique gonna be looking for that when he get back. Why are you taking that? Get out of there, get out. And he just like push her off of him like, girl, if you don't go some damn where. Oh, hysterical shit. I said, girl, Ronnie, can't you look at Ronnie and tell that Ronnie ain't the same man that when he went to jail? This is a whole different Ronnie. So once she get pushed down on that floor and she looking and she was like, oh shit, like maybe Raq got something with this. Yeah, maybe she does. You better keep that gun handy, like she said. And Ronnie with his old weird self. No, you get on your nerves. I don't even respect him as a villain. He just, Nobody worse than somebody that'll stab you in the fucking back. Or in this case, beat you with a damn pole. So anyway, Big Ron, he go by the Colombian lady house. And she opened the door and she just looking at him and he was just like, Unique ain't here no more. Okay? And she was just like, oh, yeah, Unique is not here and he ain't coming back. All right? So I guess this mean Ron ready to work. I said, boy, show ain't no honor amongst thieves, isn't it? I mean, your own damn brother, and you did all that just so you can work with this Colombian lady? Is it that important? Listen, I understand that they can't just be killing people off soon, but Ronnie, he can't make it past this season. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just sorry. Ron is moving real wrong, even though I know he's gonna be around for a while. Anyway, so he want to do business with her. Okay, fine. She was just like, can't nobody know about it, not even my cousin. It's between me and you. Okay, you want some of that heroin? Okay. She opened up the bag. How much you need? Look like Ron will take all that. Now, Fame in the booth, okay? And Fame is rapping, and he ain't doing this regular rap, you know, fun street rap, you know, just talking about the neighborhood, the things that he been through, okay? Now shit is real dark. Fame going through some things. I said, Fame, go home to your mama. We just gonna keep on saying that every time Fame on the screen. Go home to your mama, Fame. It ain't gonna end well for you. So after he gets out the booth, and Lou was like, man, Fame, you got it. Okay, you even got it more than I thought you had it. And Fame was just like, man, Lou, I don't even have to write the music no more. The shit just write itself. Okay, that's what happened when you been through some shit. This song kind of on a old. First I was thinking Dear Mama, but no, not Dear Mama, more on a So Many Tears, doom 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 doom. Many tears instead of many tears. That's my jam. That's my all-time favorite Tupac song. I know all the words. I ain't got time to rap it for y'all today. But anyway, so yeah, Fame, Fame tell Lou, man, Lou, I done been through some pretty dark things lately, and it does help to get it out, and Lou was just like, man, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Lou been there too. Actually, Lou is in the middle of it. Lou still trying to get past some demons his damn self. And the fact that both of them have killed somebody, in Lou's case, bodies, okay, that guilt, that shit is eating away at him. So Lou was just like, you know what, let that truth save you, nigga. That's exactly where he need to be, in the booth. So Fame go home, and Kanan is working, hard at work as usual, fussing at somebody, if he got to get rid of them, then he will. Then when he get off the phone, he's so damn tired of these people. Then he look at Fame, where the fuck you been? With his stupid accent. And Fame was just like, I was down at the damn studio laying some tracks with Lou, okay? And man, Kanan, I really had some dark shit to say. Kanan don't give a fuck. It's money to be made, nigga. So anyway, Fame, that guilt. I said, Fame, what you about to do? You don't need to do this. Okay, go home, Fame. Fame was like, Kane, yeah, I just need to tell you something. I know how the gun got in your backpack. I said, wrong road. And Kanan was just like, oh yeah, how do you know what happened? And he was just like, because I saw your moms came by and put it in your bag. And Kanan was just like, I said, that's it. Kanan was just like, nigga, you mean to tell me you knew that my mama put that damn gun in my bag and you didn't tell me? And he was like, what was I supposed to do, Kanan? Your mom Rock is scary, And she threatened me and all this. And Kanan was just like, nigga, with friends like you, who need more enemies? And I know my mama gave you some money to keep your damn mouth shut, okay? And Fame was like, it ain't like that. You my brother and I love you. All right. I mean, he actually told him he loved him, and Kanan didn't. It went in one ear straight out the other one. I was just like, you have lost Kanan, Fame. Go home to your mama. Kanan tell him that when he get back, his ass better be out of there. I said, now how you get thrown out your own place? I mean, really? Well, Kanan about to leave. When he get back, Fame better not be there. I said, well, damn. So anyway, Kanan goes home, and Raq is, of course, fussing at him because you got to be here. You got to be right. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, everything is about you. Kanan don't believe her. Everything ain't about me. Okay, this is the reason why she gave up the fucking game and she's miserable. She trying to do it for you and you don't even appreciate it. So they arguing back and forth. And the social worker is outside. I said, y'all bring it down, okay? But she listens a little bit and she's just like, oh my God, stressed out white woman. So she rings the doorbell finally, and Raq was just like, oh, yeah, how you doing? And she was just like, yes, I'm here to see Kanan. Yeah, bitch, we know who you are. Come in, So Raq was just like, he's right in there. Okay, at least he home this time. So the social worker come in and she's looking Kanan up and down, how you doing? And she was just like, okay, I need to talk to Kanan by himself first, and then we'll talk all together. And Raq was just like, oh, okay. She looked at Kanan looking at her. She was like, nigga, don't you fuck this up. I'm sure Kanan knows that in order for him to stay out and get his business together, that he can't fuck this up either. Okay, he ain't doing it for Raq, though. He doing it for himself. So, yeah, they go on in the back and they talk, and Raq give him that warning look and he give her that warning look. Okay, so we all warning each other. And he go in there and sit down. But, after however much time, and Raq finally comes back to join them, The social worker was just like, you know what, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied that Kanan is doing the right thing around here. Kanan speaks very highly of you. He says that you're doing exactly what you need to do. And, you know, I wish more people were like that, you know. And Raq is surprised, like, what, really? I said, Raq, now, you know, okay, your conniving brain ought to know why your son just did that. That boy is in some trouble out there, Raq. You better get back to yourself. But the social worker says she's satisfied for now, so she gonna let the courts or whoever she need to let know that, you know, everything is good there. So, you know, some of the heat is off of them. So when she leaves, it ain't fun and games with Kanan and Raq. Kanan was just like, I should have told her you put the gun in the bag. It ain't quite like that. Oh, sure, I should have told her you was the one that put the gun in the bag. Oh, well, anyway, it's dumb anyway. She was just like, I did that, you know, to protect you. And he was just like, whatever. You always talking about protecting somebody, okay? Nigga, I can't stand you. That's probably why Lou don't like you either. Because you just be wrong all the time. And Raq, you know, Kanan, you gonna understand better when you get older. He was like, I'm never gonna understand you. It's all very confusing to him. So Kanan, frustrated, irritated, fed up with his mama, he get back out on them there streets. And he's working hard. And he got white boy to worry about. He ain't really worried about white boy though. But white boy is mad. Hey, Kanan, listen here, bro. I had all my people. You took all my people. I just said you can borrow them. I didn't know you were going to do that. I can't even get my work done. Kanan was just like, nigga, whatever. You ain't having a problem with the money I'm breaking you off, are you? Yeah, but that ain't the point. The point is, he had a business, he had these people, Kanan came and stole them all. Oh, well, is kind of what Kanan's feeling is. I mean, he trying to work with white boy, but if white boy don't want to work with him, then we can just change the whole, you know, we ain't vibing no more, you know. Now Kanan got to get raw with him. So the man was just like, how about if I go to the police? So when Kanan threatened him, the guy was just like, oh, so what, we supposed to fight on the playground? Little boy, you are 16 years old. I'm a grown-ass man, okay? Nobody's scared of you. I take my ass to the police, tell them what you doing around here. And Kanan walked up on him. Now, listen, Fame just tried to test his gangster. Now he got to show the white boy. He was just like, listen, I seen a whole bunch of grown men get put down by kids in this neighborhood. Do you want that smoke? Oh, he don't want that smoke. Okay. All right, I didn't think so. Okay, you better take the little money you getting and get on up out of his face. And after he finished talking to white boy, then here go Big Ron. Okay, I said, Kanan, you busy today at work, ain't you? And Big Ron is looking at me and said, I see you working hard out here on these streets. And Kanan was just like, yeah, I mean, you know, work ain't easy, but it paid the bills, shit. And he says, you ought to come on through the Paradise tonight. Okay. And Kanan was like, Paradise? The club? Okay, what I want to come there for? And he was just like, cause everybody gonna want to be there. Okay, Ron setting up some big moves around here. Okay, he inviting a 16-year-old kid to the club. I was just like, okay, but maybe that's what they did with drug dealers and shit back in the day. It don't make no sense to me how he was gonna get in there, but again, maybe that's what they did. I said, Kanan, don't get in the bed with Ronnie. Okay, talk about strange bedfellows. Now, jumping over to Creepy Daddy. Okay, Creepy Daddy talking to the investigators, the task force that's in there. And Creepy Daddy's still trying to find out what the people know. And the investigator was just like, yeah, I know you want to know what's happening and everything, but unless you are on the team, you know, you on a need-to-know basis. And really, that's a need-to-know that you don't need to know. So don't worry about it. Just know we making progress. Creepy Daddy was just like, I'm going to be glad when you leave. So Creepy Daddy go in there and talk to the captain. And of course, as usual, in Power Universe, he mad and pissed off just like all the rest of the police in Power Universe, you know. And so Creepy Daddy go in there, he was just like, man, these investigators and shit, and you know, Captain, don't I know it? I'm so tired of I gave him the JP voice, excuse me. His is a little bit more official. He was like, you better be careful around them because they will drag you into their bullshit. You know, Creepy Daddy want to get on the task force. And Captain was just like, oh, well, I guess I've heard worse ideas. Let me call around and see what I can do and check around, but I got a lot of shit that's going on here. I said, oh, Captain, we know all of the damn police always got a lot of shit going on. Everybody overworked, underpaid, pissed the fuck off. We got that. But, yeah, he tell Creepy Daddy, let him make some calls, see what he can do. Now, Creepy Daddy, he get in his car, he driving around, he go meet up with Raq. And Raq was just like, what you know about Unique? And Creepy Daddy was just like, yeah, it ain't looking good. He pretty much dead. Okay. We already know. We don't have a body yet, but that damn tailor shop was a fucking mess. It was blood everywhere. We done found a pipe. It got hair fragments, skin fragments, all kind of bone fragments, all kind of shit in it. So, yeah, we pretty much think he dead. And Raq was like, and he was just like, I mean, why you looking so down? I mean, I figured that would help you out. I know you say you out the game and everything, but of course he don't. I said, don't nobody believe Raq out the game but Raq. I said, Raq, you might as well get back in the game because everybody already think you in it still anyway. And she was just like, I'm out the game. I've already told you. And he was just like, okay, well then what you worried about? I mean, that's one less person we need to worry about. Oh, are you worried about your safety? Because Dean dead, Unique dead. You think you next? Raq was like, man, please, motherfuckers come around here, bitch. I'm going to be ready. You better believe that. I said, I do believe that. Again, as I've been saying, girl, get back to yourself. All this shit is just... No, I'm not scared. That partner of yours, the one that you killed, yeah, she was scared. I'm aware. It's like I said, I love me some Raq. Now, jumping over to Juke. We see Juke practicing with the girls, and the girls are getting better. Actually, they're not practicing. It looks like it's an actual audition. They got the girls performing in front of a couple of people. We got that old Pebbles bitch standing to the side, and then we got Marvin sitting over there. I said, why is Marvin there? You already know what Marvin is about to do. So after they finish their performance and the people are talking about, criticizing them or critiquing them, then Marvin jumps up like, no, you guys, y'all gotta know who the best talent is anyway. You need to make Juke the leader of this group and blah, blah, blah. And Juke runs up to him. She's like, Dad, for real? And he's all talking and they're just sort of like, thank you. And she hustles Marvin out the door and she was just like, what is wrong with you? And he was like, man, they ought to gotta see. You got the most talent in that whole group. And she was just like, get out of here before you ruin this for me. And so then Marvin kind of like is shocked. And I was just like, Marvin, too much. So she goes back in there, apologizing. She's sorry about that. She's talking to the friend that's in the group. And her friend was just like, it's just your dad. He loves you. He just wants the best for you and all of that. And then here come the other girl, this bitch. Your daddy is a fool. I was like, my daddy will kill your ass too. Okay, shall I tell him that you think he a fool? But before Juke could even get back at her, here come Pebbles. I said, oh, God. I said, I need people to understand that you catch more flies with sugar than with vinegar. Why the fuck you so mad, Pebbles? What's wrong with you guys ain't doing what you need to do, okay? And you need to do that. And all you have, and the people that's in front of you, and you make sure, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, girl... I'm so sick of the women on this show just always yelling and fussing and screaming at these young kids. Like, I mean, that's why these kids don't listen to nobody now. It ain't even no reason for her to be mad. And she want them to fight it out, to prove to her who should be the lead singer of this group. And I was just like, classic girl group building toxicity. It's just sort of like, why are you pitting these girls against each other? They have to work together. And you making them compete for the front spot. Why don't you pick the person from the beginning so everybody knew their roles instead of sitting here making these girls fight? So you already know that this group is about to have problems. But that's all that matters, okay? I was like, girl, go on, get out. Just leave. Now, Marvin feels bad about what he did, so he goes to the bar. And he's talking to the owner, he's having a few drinks. She was just like, I know that face. You look very disappointed, and he's talking to her and talking to Lou and telling them how, he just fucked up at the audition or whatever. But he really just wanted them to know how good Juke was. He just trying to do this dad thing right. He loves her. And Lou was just like, don't ever stop being about family. All right. Even though they family is fucked up. Let's still, you doing the right thing. So just tone it down a little bit, Marvin. You all right, you just doing too much. Next day, Marvin is telling Juke how bad he feels about it. You know, he didn't mean to ruin it for her. And she was just like, you know what, Dad, it's okay. You know, I shouldn't have yelled at you like that. I mean, you really didn't need to do what you was doing, but I also should have talked to you better than I did. You know, so I was just like, it's nice when everybody can apologize. And, you know, this is called healthy communication between mother and son. Well, father and daughter. And she was just like, and you know, you was kind of right. Like, maybe I do need to like fight to be the leader of the group. And he was like, that's my girl. I knew it. I knew you could. You part of me. I knew you could do it. And then he was just like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm tripping, right? I'm making it about me, huh? He was like, I just really want to do this. Just sort of like, Marvin, it's okay. You really are going to be all right. Okay, just, again, tone it down. But otherwise, you good. You good. He telling her he need help on how to be the father. And she was just like, you asking me on how to help you be a father? He's like, you right. You can't help me. But it's okay, Marvin. Don't you just want to give Marvin a hug sometimes? So she was just like, I'm gonna head on off to school. So Marvin goes and he's talking to his homeboy, you know, his partner, the one that he keeps sober and vice versa. And, you know, the guy again is telling him, you know, I do want to do a story on Juke. You guys pointed out last week that he's a little too convenient. So that usually means that he's probably a cop or some kind of undercover somebody that's trying to infiltrate this way. We'll see if that's true. He is quite, for now it feels innocent still, but you guys, we know how power works. So, you know, he's telling Marvin, and Marvin's just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good thing. You know, she's a good girl, the group and all this and all this. And then while he's talking to the man, here come this other white boy. Hey, Marvin. Hey, you remember me? I don't know if he said his name, but he obviously knew who Marvin was. And Marvin was just like, nah, playboy, I don't know who you are. Oh yeah, you don't remember? Remember at the bar and Tony and such and such? And, you know, the white guy is looking too like, Tony D. Yeah, Tony D. And the guy is saying all these things, you know, oh, we had some good times back in the day. And Marvin was just like I said, you got the wrong person. Okay. And he looking at the man and I was like, man, read the room. Read the room. Okay. Please don't keep convincing people when they say they don't know you. They don't know you, especially when they look like Marvin. And so the man was just like, oh, well, maybe I do have it wrong. Yes, you do. Move along. Move along. Best believe the white guy, whether or not he said anything to Marvin, he was listening. Okay, he even said to Marvin, like, oh, Tony D sounds like a porn star. And Marvin was just like, well, you know, they think all black people look alike. And I was like, Marvin, I don't know how well this is going to go for you. You better be careful. Now, back over to Raq. Raq goes down to the bar. Remember, she was heading out to the bar when Lou had his night the other night, but she didn't make it because of the police. So now she's there, and, you know, Lou see her, and he was just like, what are you doing here? And she was just like, listen. And I was just like, okay, Raq, how you gonna handle this? Raq actually swallowed her pride. Okay, humbled herself and was just like, I'm just here to support, okay, in love, okay, I just want to see what you're doing, I just want to be here for you, you know, all of that. I was just like, that was a lot that Raq did. Y'all don't know how hard that shit was for Raq, but I know, okay, me and Raq, we like this. So she actually said all of that, and Lou was just like, he didn't believe her. And I said, oh. Lou was just like, I'm not gonna never let you forget what you did. And she was just like, I want us to get everything back on track, you know, and all be together and work together and everything. But, you know, Lou can't get past the fact that he killed Scrap. Like, that is really what has done him in. Scrap was their boy, and Scrap didn't deserve it at all. And Lou knew that, and he still did it. So that's why he just can't get past this. He was just like, you know, I killed D-Mac for you, Scrap, you know, if it wasn't for me, they'd still be alive. And she was just like, yeah, you killed them and a whole bunch of other bodies, nigga. Okay? You need to take responsibility for what you did, nigga. I'm not the only one that's around here killing people, nigga. I think I love Raq because of the way she uses the word nigga so freely. It's like we like spirit animals in certain ways, y'all. He was like, you were my big sister. I followed you. I did whatever you said. And she was just like, well, we here now, nigga. Where you want to go? What do you want to do? Okay? We can't cry about the shit that happened in the past. And so Lou was just like, oh, see, if that's the way it's going to be, you're not listening to me, then you know what? You can see your way out. Just bye. Because obviously you ain't listening. So Raq leaves. And I guess that put Lou back on the track of drinking, because immediately he picked up the bottle and started drinking. I said, Lou, this ain't done. No, don't drink like that, Lou. I need you to calm down. Whole thing gonna drink himself to death. Now, back to Kanan. So Kanan and the girl from the group, remember, he likes her. And Juke warned him, like, you gotta treat her right, because she's a sweet girl. So Kanan takes her and Juke to the party at Paradise that Ron invited them to. Okay. So when they on the elevator, Juke was just like, where's Fame? Because usually where there's Kanan, there's Fame. And he was just like, I don't fuck with Fame no more. She was just like, where? Really? When? Okay, what done happened? But Kanan doesn't say. So they get to the party and Juke is looking around like, this don't look like her people. This don't look like they people, from the folks that they know. Like, whose party is this? Kanan was just like, this is Ron's party. He the one told me about it. She was just like, that nigga invited you? This why we here? With Ronnie? So when she see you, so when she see Ronnie, she was like, isn't your brother missing? You up here throwing parties and everything? And Ronnie was just like, yeah, he gone out of town for a while. He'll be back. And Juke was like, yeah, I beg to differ. So Juke already knows the deal. Of course, her friend is clueless. She has no idea. The real reason why they there is because Kanan, they trying to get Kanan to some work. So Ronnie goes and takes Kanan and introduces him to Ishmael Henry, I think is that his last name? Yeah, Ishmael Henry. And he's like, so you're Kanan. And he's being played by what's his name? Wendell Pierce, I think is his name. The one that has that very smooth, silky voice. It kind of sounds like he could be on the radio, and he's just like, oh, so you're Kanan. I'm trying to get my voice. I can do it, y'all. Hold on. He was just like, well, it's good to see you, Kanan. Most people call me Snaps. Well, Snaps, Ishmael, what the fuck your name is. All right, Kanan is just a regular old. Kanan was just like, I know you wanted to meet me and everything, but I just got a little small operation. I got niggas on bikes. All right, what y'all need for the whole thing ain't gonna work. All right, it's just me and my thing. It was like, listen, we know it's just you. If we thought it was Raq and everything, you wouldn't even be here. So we already know it's just you. That's why we got you here. So you can come over on this side. I said, Kanan, now you about to put the nail in the coffin. Now you sure you want to hook up with these enemies? So Juke, when she see all this going down, she hearing about the business and all of that, she was just like, we gotta go. Okay, me and old girl gotta do rehearsal in the morning. Kanan got school in the morning. And she was just like, the friend was just like, oh, Kanan can stay back. He'll be okay. No, Juke said he ain't going to be okay. He need to come on with us. But Kanan was just like, no, y'all go on. I'm going to stay back. Okay. And Juke is just looking like, oh, this is bad. This ain't good. Yeah, I'm Juke. This is bad. Kanan is not listening to anybody, including you now. You were the last person that he would listen to. So if he ain't listening to you, then Kanan is heading down the wrong road. So, Juke was like, this ain't what Raq wants, but he was just like, I don't care. So y'all go on and I'll see y'all later. So he goes back over to Ishmael and them, and Snaps was just like, I'm sorry for blowing up your spot. So they're very impressed with, the operation so far that Kanan has and everything. So, nigga, you want to get in on this? Okay. Yeah, that's what Kanan want to do. I said, Kanan, you sure now? This is a bigger charge. I don't know exactly what the charge difference is, but heroin, we've always heard that heroin will get you some time. Okay? Is this what you want to fuck with? You don't really have much choice. Come on in, young nigga. We about to take pictures and it's gonna be all over everywhere. So it's fuck Raq. Is Kanan with Snaps and Ronnie now. They've accepted him into the fold. And even Kanan has that look on his face like, I can't believe I'm doing what I'm doing. I was just like... And I noticed now that they're trying to take the focus off of all of these other players that we have grown to love. The show is supposed to be about Kanan. The name of the show is Raising Kanan. And we loved all of the other characters. So I think that now that's what the writers are doing, is really turning up the Kanan so that we can not be so attached to the other people. We attach to the wrong people, I think. So we need to get to that endearing feeling for Kanan that we have for Raq and that we had for Tommy and that we had for Ghost. And, Even for Tariq, we never thought that we would have got that way with Tariq, but we did. Now they have to do the same thing with Kanan because they've made the supporting cast more lovable than the main character. I think that that's what's going on here. So that's why now we starting to get way more Kanan, and them maybe kind of pulling Raq to the background a little bit. I think they also are preparing us to know that really all of these people that Kanan is going to eventually be going against, they're going to end up being dead. I mean, Marvin, Raq, Lou, they eventually are going to end up being dead. Otherwise, we would have known about them in the Power universe, you know, in the original Power, which we didn't. So I feel like that's what they're doing. That's just my writer brain. You guys know that I believe that I'm a writer. Amateur, but I still be noticing certain things, y'all. Anyway, so Kanan is over on the other side. Raq, she about fed up with this shit. You know, her tenants call her, and now some plumbing is fucked up, and the shit is running, the water is running everywhere, and they asking Raq, like, what we supposed to do? Raq was like, fuck you call me for? Call the plumber. And she was just like, you the landlord? I called the landlord called the plumber. I said, Raq, like I've been saying all this time, take your ass back to work. I mean, all this shit you doing for nothing. Don't nobody even believe it. First of all, Kanan is not coming back. You have lost Kanan. You don't know that yet, but he is completely gone now. Okay? So, girl, cut this shit out. She's so frustrated and irritated and over the whole thing. And then here come Marvin. All right? And Marvin was just like, what you doing out here? She was like, I don't fucking know what the hell I'm doing out here. All right? I'm a damn drug dealer to the heart. I know that shit. I'm good at that shit. Yet and still, I'm up here trying to be a mama to a nigga that don't want a mama. I'm up here trying to be nice to every fucking body. I'm owning these businesses, don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. These cops are shaking me down, trying to take my fucking money. I know all about the drug game, but my son is mad about it, so I'm trying not to be wrong and do what's right, and that nigga making me mad. We got social workers climbing down our damn back. I'm over this shit, okay? I said, Raq, get back to work. Girl, get back to work. Cut this out. This shit ain't you, girl. You right. It is not you. And it's not convincing nobody else. It was cute for a couple episodes, but this shit is old now. Get back to damn work. So they go see Big Fish. And you know, Big Fish is, my favorite retiree. Who's this with you? Okay. It's Marvin. All right. And Big Fish, he was just like, okay, well, I mean, any friend of yours is a friend of mine. So y'all wanted to talk? Yeah. Come on back here in the back. Okay, hold the calls, he tells his secretary. And so they go back in the alley. He's like, so what can I do you for? And Raq was just like, and before she could say, he was like, yeah, I heard about Unique. You know, I got some contacts down there to the station. They already told him, you know, sorry about that. And she was like, yeah, that's why I'm here. You know, she ready to kind of pick up where Unique left off. And he was just like, oh, I thought you was retired. And she was just like, yeah, that shit ain't working for me. Okay, going back to work. And he was just like, yeah, I don't know about that. Like, you in, you out, you in. A little too wishy-washy for me. You know, you didn't strike me as that type. I said, trust me, Big Fish, she's not that type. Okay? Raq, you know, she just got a little off track. Some shit was going down, but now she's starting to realize that maybe the way that she was handling it wasn't the right way. So, you know, so he looking at her, he ain't real sure. You know, Marvin was just like, well, you know, you did trust her when she needed to take your boy down. All right. Do I need to remind you of that? And Big Fish was like, you right. All right. Listen, I'm going and we gonna make this shit work. Okay, you can go on and pick up where Unique left off. That's fine and everything. Then he tells them at the end, but I'm gonna tell you what. Now that you back in, you know the only way to get out is one way, right? Okay, this is as long as you know. Good to see y'all, though. You want to go, Fish? So we going to give it the old college try. I said, see, I love Big Fish because, you know, I love a good college try, y'all. So, yeah, it's in motion now, you guys. We see Ronnie. He go and take the drugs over to Kanan. All right, we stomping with the big dogs. Nigga, stomping with the big dogs now. Ronnie got the heroin. I was just like, Kanan, About to make your life way more difficult. And shit is turning up everywhere. Creepy daddy is, now that he on the task force, he know that they looking at Marvin for the killing of Sal's son. So creepy daddy gonna have to let Raq know that. And then we see Lou. Boy, I tell you, drunk ain't shit. I could just promise you that. So Lou is real drunk. I said, well, Lou, at least you made it home. Okay. We see him park his car and everything. Get out the car. He's stumbling across the street. And then I was looking and I was just like, wait a minute. Is that his house? No, it's not his house. Where you at, Lou? Lou is at Scrap's mama's house. Drunk as a fucking skunk. I bet the nigga stink and everything, okay? And he's sitting in the chair across from her, and he is pouring out his heart to her about how he killed Scrap and how Scrap didn't deserve it and all this. He crying, he drunk, and the lady is just sitting there with her mouth open like, what? And I said, Lou, nigga, I don't know what the fuck you drank, but your benders is gonna have to stop. Nigga, this was the absolute worst thing that you can do. Why would you go to this man's mama? I know the guilt. Okay? You needed to find somebody else that you could sit down and talk to. You couldn't go up to the church. Ain't no Catholic church to give you a confessional or something. You sat up here and told this lady that you killed her son. What is wrong with you, Lou? Oh my God, we got to get Lou to a rehab fast, okay? Because he done told the business, and you better believe that lady, the way she was already acting in them previous episodes last season when she was trying to get anybody to listen about her son, she fixing to give them hell. They had to kill that lady. What is wrong with you, Lou? Oh my God, stop drinking. All right, you guys, that is it. Let me get on to Love and Marriage Huntsville, you guys. Make sure that you thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm itsrox. The channel is itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Goodbye.